Hey everyone, welcome. I believe we are live now. We should be anyway. So hey, thanks so much for joining me. Great to see you once again. You know what? I've been thinking about doing live streams ever since I did that last one just a few days ago. I've been really excited about it, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to do another one tonight. So I want to come back with you and just connect for a short time here and just run through some things, whatever we want to talk about. If you have any questions, feel free to stick those down below, and I'll do my best to follow the chat down there and answer your questions for you. But anyway, I've been really excited about another live stream. We had that one just a few days ago, and man, I've been thinking about it literally like every single day, and they're just so much fun. So I'm actually going to open up the chat here. Give me just a minute to find it, and then I'll get into it, and then hang on a second here. I'll open up the chat. I'll do my best. Again, as you can see, I'm here by myself, so there's a lot of questions usually down in the chat box, so obviously I do my best to answer them, but if I miss yours, again, I apologize. I'm not doing that on purpose. I'm just doing what I can to keep up. So let's see. Let me find me. Okay, here it is. Let's see. Anyway, it usually takes a second here to get into it, so I apologize. But anyway, actually, in the last live stream just a couple days ago, many of you were asking me about the state stimulus programs, as in what states are offering stimulus checks and stimulus programs, what's going on out there. So if you caught my video from just a few days ago, when was that even? I don't even know what it was. Maybe like Thursday, maybe of last week, or Thursday or Friday, something like that. Just a few days ago, I laid out all of those stimulus programs on a state-by-state level. So what's interesting is there's a lot of programs going on out there, or there were actually. There's multiple different programs out there, so it was kind of hard to keep up to date as far as which ones were actually stimulus checks, which ones were bonus programs, as in like hiring bonuses, which ones were like the vaccination lotteries and sweepstakes, things like that. There was a lot of different programs going on out there. So either way, I did make that updated video a few days ago talking about the state stimulus check programs. For those of you who are wondering, check it out. It's from, I think it was like Thursday. Yeah, I think it was probably Thursday. All right, so let's see. Hey, happy Sunday. Faye King, I think that was the first comment I saw right there. So hey, it's happy Sunday. Sandra Smith, hello. Hello, who's this? Is it Big Girl? I think that's what the name says. Anyway, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Hello, Virginia. Yeah, Scott is in here. Yeah. Nice. Jesse's here. Jesse, hey, fixing it. Thanks for being here. Nice. Yeah, so GB is asking, is Minnesota getting a state stimulus? I haven't seen anything from Minnesota. However, they did have the vaccination lottery, so if you live in Minnesota, you could have got yourself a fishing license. Anyway, yeah, I kind of made fun of that back a few months ago because it's like only Minnesota will give away a fishing license for getting a vaccination. But that was one of the things. They were giving away all kinds of stuff, actually, like tickets for different amusement parks, things like that, and gift cards and fishing licenses or whatever. But yeah. So anyway, yeah, leave your comments or questions down below. But once again, last week was another really busy week. There's so many different things going on. It's like unbelievable that there are so many updates on a regular basis. I mean, literally, when I go through like all the different sources that I have, by the way, I have probably 20 different sources that I go through on a regular basis every single day and look for information that I can share with you in my videos. It's like unbelievable the amount of resources and the amount of information that I find every single day. It's like, okay, I have 40 things to talk about. Which 4 should I narrow it down to talk about in this video? You know what I mean? So it's like I try to find the most relevant information to kind of lay out in my videos, but yeah, pretty busy stuff. Yeah. So Ken Fox asks, again, I know there's a lot of questions. I just happened to tap on or notice Ken's comment. So Ken Fox asks, do you really think there's going to be a 4th stimulus check coming? Honestly, Ken, I still think there's going to be a 4th stimulus check. Why? Because they have this massive $3.5 trillion reconciliation bill on the table right now, and they want to get it done within the matter of the next like 4.5 weeks. So here's the thing. There's going to be so much stuff in that package. Like, I mean, $3.5 trillion, just imagine. It's going to be about $1.3 trillion bigger than the biggest package we've ever seen in this country. That's huge. I mean, it's massive. It's so big. It's like unbelievable. So here's the thing. consider everything that's going on right now. I mean, like, seriously, what's going on right now? We're seeing, like, down in the southern states, mostly like Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Florida, basically those states. I understand many other states are having a really hard time right now. Also, like Hawaii, that's a really bad situation there too. I know a lot of states are having a really bad time right now with the virus, but here's the thing. Consider what we're going through right now across all these states compared to what was going on in early 2020 and late last year and early this year when they sent out the other stimulus checks. Were we in a worse situation or better? Well, depends on where you look, but actually what's going on in the southern states right now is far worse than it's ever been, right? So, I mean, if this spreads the rest of the country and things keep going on like this, I think it'd be really tough for them to say no stimulus checks. Because here's the thing. Remember, the stimulus checks not necessarily are sent out to the people just because they want us to have some money. They do that for us to go out and spend the money to stimulate the economy. The whole purpose is for us to go out and spend that money. That's why it's called a stimulus check, because they want us to stimulate the economy, right? So that's the whole purpose behind it. So if this virus continues to spread around and we're seeing more like isolated lockdowns or businesses closing down or people just losing confidence saying, hey, I'm scared. I don't want to go out right now. I'm not going to go out to dinner this weekend because I'm not feeling it. I just don't want to anymore. Or, hey, I don't feel like I'm going to go to the mall this weekend or this week because I just, not really feeling it this time. So here's the thing. If people are losing that confidence, they're going to stop spending money. Maybe there'll be still a little bit of shopping online, but for the most part, they need people out in the world, driving their cars, buying gas, stopping at convenience stores, going out to the mall, going out to restaurants, all of these things like this. So, when we lose that confidence and we don't start spending our money, they need to give us money to reinstate some confidence so that we start spending that money, right? Yeah. Yeah, Carla Hagen, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I know there's a ton of comments coming in. I apologize. Just doing my best here. Yeah, Kenny Woods, hey. Yeah, big fishing license, yeah. Yeah, Missouri. Bruce Davis is here. Bruce. Yeah, Sarah Bradford, thank you. Yeah. By the way, yeah, a lot of good comments. Thank you so much, everybody. I really do appreciate it. Hey, by the way, one quick note. We'll probably make it relatively short tonight simply because right when I started to I hit the live button on my camera, it said low battery. And I was like, uh-oh, low battery. That means we've only got about 25 minutes. So if all of a sudden out of nowhere I just drop off, it's because my battery might, kick it. So just be aware of that. I didn't notice until I was really literally pushing the go live button. So thank you. Bridget Michelle, thank you. I appreciate that. That's very nice of you. I saw a couple comments, questions, people asking how is the baby? Really good. We're having so much fun. Yeah, we love it. It's she's just like really funny and silly. So yeah, we're having a really fun time with it. Hazel Green, hey, great to see you. Thanks for being here. Let's see. By the way, oh yeah, thank you. I appreciate the nice messages. So here's another thing too. Remember, the stimulus checks on the state level are going out. In fact, the Golden State stimulus check in the state of California, those should be going out very soon. In fact, I've seen a few reports. Here's the thing that's interesting. Uh-oh, what? Sorry. Okay, sorry. I thought somebody commented something about the video happens at, Frozen. Twilight. Uh-oh. Okay, so it sounds like I'm frozen, but yeah, you can still see me? Or, sorry, you can still hear me. Yeah. Johnny B, hey, he says he wants to get a remark from me. Well, there you go, Johnny B. You've got one right there. So anyway, the stimulus checks on the state level. In fact, the Golden State stimulus check should be going out right now. In fact, I just saw something earlier today that said the Golden State stimulus check should be going out over the next few days here. So again, remember, it'll probably take different amounts of time for different segments of people. I'm not sure if they push them all out simultaneously at the same day for everybody, but those should be going out really soon. So if you're in California, watch your accounts. You should be getting $600. Most people, I should say. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it sounds like I'm frozen, but yeah, you can still hear me. You know what? Let's just roll with it since we can only be here just a short time tonight. Let's just keep going. So yeah, Joanne Matthews. Hey, you're welcome. Thank you. Yeah, Elizabeth. Yeah, you're here. Thank you. Gold. Golden State stimulus does not include SSI. Are you sure about that? Because pretty sure I've seen something that says that the state was actually working with the Social Security Administration to get all that information for SSI beneficiaries, and it would be sent out. So we might have to look into that again, but I'm pretty sure I saw something about SSI being included specifically because the state was working with Social Security for those beneficiaries. Yeah, Doris, hey, thank you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Kansas is here. I apologize, everyone. I'm so backed up on comments right now. I'm I'm trying to do my best here. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so hey, Latanya Porter, great to see you, or see your name, I should say. You know what I mean. But yeah, anyway, so a few days ago, I had that video out talking about the state stimulus checks. You might want to check out that video. I laid out the different programs that are around issuing state stimulus checks or stimulus programs. Off the top of my head, I can think of a few: California, Colorado, Florida, Georgia, Maryland, Tennessee. What else was there? Texas had something. Texas was offering something weird. In specific areas of Texas, there was something. I actually didn't even talk about it in that video because it was too weird. It was like little tiny benefits in some specific areas. So I would say Texas, not really. What was it? There's a couple more states out there for the most part. But yeah, there's not too many. There's a handful of states, but there's not much. But here's the thing. Actually, I mentioned this just the other day in one of my videos. I believe it was probably Thursday or Friday, something like that. In one of my videos, the Labor Department was actually out with a statement, and the Labor Department said if states have extra money, like, here's the thing, remember this. States got $350 billion as a result of the last stimulus package, and they can do basically anything they want with that $350 billion. So each state got a lot of money, like billions of dollars, a lot of money. So here's the thing. The Labor Department essentially said the other day that states can send out one-off payments to the people or occasional payments for people. So basically, they just opened up the door for states to send out stimulus checks to their residents, right? I mean, that's essentially what that means with that going, with what they said by those statements. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Oklahoma, Ohio. Yeah. Yeah, I see a lot of people saying a lot of states aren't given anything. Yeah. It's such a confusing time right now. I don't understand what these states are doing. Well, first off, what the states are doing, but not only that, the federal government. I mean, does anybody agree with me that it's pretty obvious right now what's going on and people need some relief and everything going on right now? Now, again, let's just be honest. Does everybody need a stimulus check? No. I'm just going to be real with you. Not everybody needs a stimulus check. There's a lot of people who are doing just fine right now. But the lower income people, as I've said so many times in my videos, those people specifically focused on or under $40,000 of income are the ones who really need it. We've seen so many reports. I mean, I can't tell you how many reports I've come across over the last, I don't know, 4 months, 6 months, year, that I've seen all these different reports followed up after the stimulus checks that say, you know, anybody basically earning over $60,000 a year pretty much doesn't need stimulus checks. It's basically the people 50,000 under and under, mostly people under $40,000 of income. Regardless of where your income comes from, they're basically saying, hey, these are the people who need stimulus. So going back to the question right at the beginning of the video, I believe it was Ken Fox. Ken Fox, he said, do you really think there's going to be a fourth stimulus check? And again, I'm going to go back to that and say, yeah, I really do think there's going to be a fourth stimulus check. But do I think it's going to be as widespread as the last three stimulus checks? And with that, I'm going to say, no, I don't think it's going to be that widespread. This last stimulus check that went out, the $1,400 stimulus check, that went out to about 283 million people. It was sent out in the form of about 171 million payments, but it reached 283 million people. Do I think we're going to have that many people receive them next time? No. I honestly don't think it's going to be anywhere close to that. I think it would be a way more focused check, just like what they wanted to do with stimulus check number, what was that even? I don't know, number 2 or number 3. They really wanted to make it highly focused. And then other people stepped in and said, no, we can't make it highly focused. It needs to be more broad. So, but I think this next one, 4, would probably be highly focused because that's just what the studies are showing. Yeah. Trav May, hey, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Yeah. Dana in New York, I believe. New York. Actually, New York is one of the states on the list that is sending out those additional state stimulus checks. I think New York has something like $2 billion that they're sending out. So check out that video from a few days ago talking about the state stimulus checks, and New York is actually one of them on the list. So yeah, thanks for the reminder. Yeah, Vicky Thompson. Asking about Cincinnati. I have not seen anything specifically about Cincinnati. One other thing we should take in... sorry, it's talking in my ear. One other thing we need to take into account is all of these universal basic income and guaranteed basic income programs that are popping up all over the place. Actually, it's the start of a new week. You know what happens there then, right? Anytime a new week starts, it's funny. Literally, right when we get to the beginning of the week, like Monday, Tuesday, all of a sudden it's like I find new information on the latest UBI or GBI program that has popped up. It's funny, literally every single week, I find these new programs that are popping up. So considering tomorrow is Monday, it's probably about time for another UBI or GBI program to hit the table. So probably tomorrow or Tuesday, something like that, I'll probably see something pop up. So yeah. Sweet Gina, hey, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. By the way, that's her name. I'm not just saying that. That's her name. Yeah. Oh. Who's this? Arlene Griffin? Hey, just joined the fan club. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. I just got a little notification. That's pretty cool. Thank you. Sorry. Sorry, what was that? State of North Carolina. You know what? The state of North Carolina was doing some kind of program. I think they were doing a state stimulus check program, maybe like $375. I'm not sure if that's still going on or not, but we might want to do a simple internet search on that one to see if North Carolina is included. But I believe North Carolina was doing something at one point. Anna, sorry, I'm not catching your last name. It's like starts with a P. Sorry, I'm gonna pronounce it wrong if I try to say it. But you're asking about Arizona. Honestly, I've seen nothing in Arizona other than the signing bonus. As in, if you go out and get a full-time job, you can get $2,000 as a bonus. Or if you get a part-time job, you could get $1,000. Other than Arizona, yeah, I haven't seen anything in Arizona. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Sound is perfect. Good. Let's see. Yep. Yeah. Oh, by the way, if any of you are down in the path of that hurricane, hey, first off, I really hope you're not watching me. If you're down in Louisiana or down in that area where the hurricane is happening, I really hope that you're just like taking care of yourself and not actually watching this right now. But yeah, that's scary. It sounds like a really bad situation down there. Yeah. Yeah, Kenny Lynch saying, hey, try living on $9,000 a year. Yeah, there's a lot of people trying to do that. It's not possible. That's why we keep saying they've got to reform these programs and or do something to implement additional relief and stimulus provisions for all these people receiving benefits, because $9,000 a year it's not really sustainable. I mean, that you can't really do that. You know what I mean? I mean, all of you are feeling this firsthand. It's not really possible to live on that little bit of income. I mean, it could possibly be possible, but it's like really a stretch, right? Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah, Dana, you're welcome. Kenny Woods. That's kind of